Good evening, traders and tradettes. Y'all know it's dreycosting. Happy Halloween. All right. Tell you guys, we just follow these markups. You know what I mean? Oh boy. All right. So you saw me put out on social media that I did catch this nice move. I mean, wow, just my entry be somewhere here. Just look at this. GG ran, call it 260 pips on the day, right? One of those things. So the reason why I didn't catch it is because if you look at the move right here, check this candle, right, where we had our buy zone, this happened at 10 p.m., right? So that's within Asian session. So you know that we're not trading that time. We're going to wait on pre-London going into London open. All right, so let me give you a valuable lesson, right? So when I just started trading, like when I see this type of moves in Asian and all of that, I used to like flip flop from London to Asian to, you know, then by the time I got on Asian, I lose some money and all of that stuff. I flip flop, I say, oh, you know, it's not moving in London. I go on New York, deep New York, and just flip flopping all over the place. If you're trading within one session, you just stay within one session, because you have to understand that the pair has a specific type of characteristic, you know, a specific type of behavior within a session, right? So how it would behave in Asian session, it does not necessarily behave like that in London session, and vice versa with New York session. So just understand that the market will always provide opportunities, right? If you are suffering from FOMO, right? This is serious gem I'm giving you now. This is not just chart work, right? This is serious gem in terms of psychology. If you're suffering from FOMO, just repeat this to yourself over and over. The market will always provide opportunities, right? So yes, we might miss this 260 pip move, but I know that the market will always provide opportunities. Nonetheless, I said that we were in the structure here yesterday, and I said that if we're getting some top rejections around here, that we'll continue to sell. But if it broke above the trend line retest and gave you firm support, you see that red candle closure, bullish candle closure, then you know that we're gonna look to go up for the buy, right? So yeah, so the first type of push was really from here, but I would want to take a buy beneath within the structure, right? This is what we call a breakout structure, right? So you see, buys above 181,608. You see that, and I said sells below that, right? So what can we do now? 260 pips, just gone leave us. But think about it. If it went all the way up like this, then it's a possibility that we could catch a little retracement come down. Depends on the setup in pre-London, or the retracement might happen in Asia and you can catch another setup in pre-London, right? So let's just chill. You know what I mean? Let's just chill, right? Let's just chill. So watch me now. All right. Yo, we've been looking for this overall like flag type of structure to break, but it looked like it finally did that break. All right. This is what it is. We got a fake out to this downside. All right. Hold on 1 second before I move on. All right. This is another gem again. Why did GJ push like this, right? I have to talk about that. So let's take it here. 10 p.m. last night, right? We have to talk about that, right? We cannot not talk about that. So if you go to yesterday at 10, right? We have, where is it? Where are you? Oh, there you go. We have the Bank of Japan interest rate, right? The Bank of Japan interest rate. And I said to you, if you're following along with the analysis, that interest rate is the #1 news in the Forex market. Bigger than NFP, bigger than CPI, all of that you might think that is big. Interest rates are what drive currency prices, right? Go and do Google and do your research. It's the interest rates is the #1 driver of currency prices, right? So it's because of the interest rates why that big spike, right? So for me, sometimes I like to try to stay, you know, far away from these type of news, because trust me, it can be very, very spiky. You know what I mean? It can be very spiky. You can get a lot of slippage and all of that. So you just have to be careful, right? So interest rate push the market up like this, right? So now that we get out of the way to understand why the market went like that, and remember that candles don't have a brain of their own. The candlestick don't have a brain of their own. Is the information that comes out that drive currency prices. If you have not seen that video on my channel, that's the #1 video on my channel. Please go check it out right now. Watch me now. All right. So lows were touched here. So it's a low here. What's this here? What is that happening? So low was here. I think I need to go down, zoom in to get that. All right, so we have this push right here. Now let's bring out some zones, right? So boom. Notice how I'm zooming out to catch these type of zones, right? And I would have another level here. Boom. All right. So these are the levels that I'm looking at. All right. So let me zoom back in now. And these are not necessary. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. All right. All right. Let me get rid of this now. All right. So now we have something to work with now, right? Follow me now. GJ ran up from here to here, from that low there, call it 300 pips, right? 60% GJ normally make a 60% retracement, right? Normally make a 60% retracement. So we're looking for, I'm more looking for a GJ to come back to this level right here, right? So that's based off experience, yeah? So, bam. Let's let GJ come back to here, to this zone right here, and then look for a push off, right? I'm going to give you the coordinates soon, back to that level, and then we're going to look for a push off, right? Because we're in an uptrend, right? This was an uptrend move, right? And we're in an uptrend. All right. So on a norm, we look for GJ to come back 60%, right? Retracement. Follow me now. If for some reason, when we get up a pre-London, because that's when we trade, GJ like come back to this level and start to consolidate sideways, going towards the trend line over here, somewhere in this region here, right? Then, and we're seeing support being formed, right? With bottom rejections and so on, yeah? Then we're gonna look to buy, right? However, I said that based on experience with GJ, I'm looking for the 60% retracement back to this level. So let's put some coordinates to it. All right. So this is 182.779, right? So that's 182. All right, let me not use that. I don't like that. Let's put it a little bit deeper. All right, here we go. 182.720. So buys above 182.720, allow it to retrace, and sells below here, right? I think that worked for you guys, and I put these nice little zone and tell you where you should sell at and where you should buy at, right? So we're going to look for buys above 182.720. So once GJ is anywhere above 182.720, then we're going to look for buys. So it could be here, around here, we're looking for buys, right? Could be somewhere, come back to this zone, we're looking for buys. So one out of two zones, either going to come back here, let's put another area, right? We have 183.525. So here is another possible zone that you can buy at, right? But as I said, based on experience, GJ normally retrace 60%. So I'm gonna probably wait on this zone right here to see, right? However, if when I get up pre-London, I see bottom rejection respecting here, going back to the trend line, support is being formed, I might take a buy here, but my first option is here, right? So this is where I'm looking at. All right. All right. Now, y'all know that we have to deal with the downside. So y'all know it by now, right? Y'all know it by now. The price shift breaks 182.720. Wait for a pullback, right? To form a lower high, right? confirm the basic of trading for a downtrend, then you push down, and you know that when you push back to this zone, you want resistance to form, right? With bullish candle closure, bearish candle closure, and top rejections, right? To continue down. Alright, so this is our analysis. Alright, so this is our analysis for the evening, right? Happy Halloween. Continue to send in your questions, right? And I'll try my very best to answer every single question, traders and traders, right? So I've been consistent with that. Today is the final day in October. I've kept my word and drop a video every single day within October. The vibe was nice for October, right? We're closing out with Halloween, and based on the feedback, we're gonna continue the same energy for the end. I'm going through to the end of 2023, right? So we're gonna continue the same energy throughout the rest of the year and just close out 2023 strong, and then probably we can decide from that if we're gonna continue the analysis going into 2024. But for now, we're gonna go straight through the end of the year. Until tomorrow, straight balling, no stalling. I'm out.